After the World War that divided the globe, it wasn't long before the Zernitra Union in the east and the United Kingdom of Arnak in the west both set their sights on space, which had yet to be claimed. The UZSR moved first. On October 4th of 1957, the UZSR successfully launched the first satellite into orbit. 1 month later, they sent the first animal into space. The United Kingdom's response exploded 2 seconds after launching. The UZSR was unstoppable.
The UK excels at making hamburgers, but the UZSR is king when it comes to moon landings.
And secular achievement of first human spaceflight.
Brave cosmonaut Lev Leps has returned safely.
Don't go calling yourself a cosmonaut.
You're in the reserves.
Just in spirit, that's all.
Finally. Thought that trip would never end. Hey, Lev.
Yes, sir. What is it?
Come with me, please. Comrade Chief wants to see you.
Wonder why.
What kind of trouble have you gotten into?
I'm sure it's nothing.
Trust me, it's definitely something. No way he would bother coming out here otherwise.
Nice knowing you, pal.
Time's wasting, Lev.
Sir!
It's been a while. I take it you've been training hard in hopes of being selected to man the first human spaceflight.
I have, Comrade Chief.
Unfortunately, after your incident occurred, you needed to be demoted to a reserve candidate. Despite...
I understand that, sir.
Luckily, I believe I've found another use for your talent. I'll be placing you on a special project.
Yes, sir.
The Manned Spaceflight Project. Michta. Our main goal is the same. However, the committee has added a new objective.
This will defeat the UK for certain. Not only will we put a human being into space, but we'll broadcast it all live for the entire world to see.
Broadcasting it live? But what if something were to go wrong? We couldn't cover it up like the last time.
Yes, exactly. Dr. Mojajski, would you mind explaining the problem we're facing in greater detail, please?
Well, there are things a dog can't tell us. Can people function in zero gravity? Will the sight of Earth make them homesick and cause depression?
Our cosmonauts are national heroes. If they expressed our concern to the committee, they demanded we carry out an outrageous experiment first.
One that would involve humans?
Experimental subjects are nothing more than objects. This order comes straight from the Supreme Leader. If we don't succeed, our lives may be forfeit.
So what am I supposed to do? I'm the subject, right?
Don't be absurd. If we sent you into space, that would make you an actual cosmonaut.
Then who is it?
It's not a human. It's a vampire.
Wait, really?
Vampires are a rare and elusive species, isolated deep within the mountains of UZSR territory. Most people have a frightening image of them based on the way they appear in movies and books, but have never actually encountered them.
Come on out now.
That girl is a vampire?
Correct. But please, just call it N44. Though vampires hardly quite similar to humans, therefore they're ideal as subjects for our work. Since it isn't technically human, it won't be counted as a human flight. And if it dies, well, it'll be easy to cover up. Now as for you, my boy.
Sir!
Here are the details of your task. You have 4 main objectives. The first is that for the 2 months leading up to launch day, you are going to be responsible for closely monitoring and training N-44. Secondly, you will keep N-44's identity a secret from all civilians.
Irina Luminesque, age 21.
3, ensure the subject does not escape. 4, you will reside in the adjacent room in order to maintain constant supervision. Effects have already been moved into the neighboring cell. On your feet, N-44. Now remember, Lev, when you take it outside, you'll have to hide its ears.
So we're allowed to go outside?
If you don't, the boredom may kill you. Think of it as though you're taking a puppy out for a brisk walk. All right, then. I suppose I'll be on my way.
You're making me do this alone?
Certainly not. You'll have an assistant who's well-versed in vampires. Anya? She may be young, but she's extremely bright. I'll be entrusting her with the finer details.
My name's Anya. I'll be working with you as N-44's health manager, so direct all of your questions to me.
Hello there.
I'm sure you know this already, but since N-44 is an...
Well, there go my dreams.
May I continue my intro, please?
Oh, sorry.
First of all, vampires are at a physical disadvantage when they're in the sunlight, so daily training will be conducted from dusk until dawn.
Great, so I'm nocturnal now, too. By the way, if vampires see the sun, do they turn to ashes?
Of course not. That's nothing but a myth. It does cause their skin to tingle and they're more susceptible to heat stroke, but typically vampires don't face mortal danger from simple exposure. They do have the unique ability to see things clearly in the dark thanks to their night vision, though.
Really?
Here, have a look at today's schedule.
Mealtime, a city tour, and then she goes to sleep until dusk tomorrow. Wait, a meal? But doesn't she drink blood?
No, she'll be given the same food as you and the other residents.
So not blood.
Not at all. The other candidates are socializing in the cafeteria. Hurry over there and introduce her.
Roger that. Let's go, Irina. Put these clothes on, okay?
No, Lev, you aren't supposed to use her name.
I'll have to call her Irina when we're in town.
I don't follow you.
Well, if I call her N-44, people will be suspicious, don't you think?
I'm not so sure.
Now you look like a normal candidate. Live in the city doing space research. But it's not on any maps and they're not registered citizens. That's because our work is a national secret. This is the cafeteria. I'll introduce you, okay? But take the hat off. You might as well get it over with quick, right? This is N-44, Irina Luminesque. All right, guys? Let's find a seat.
N-44, huh?
Who's that?
Those pointed ears and fangs. You think that she'll bite? She's got vampire skin and eyes. She looks... Ooh, look out! I'll suck your blood!
Justin, give it a rest.
Huh?
You're such a fool. Would you still say that if you were alone?
Yeah, so what are you...
Useless. That's why I hate humankind.
What did you say?
Oh, hey.
Does she really hate humans?
Hold on a second, guys. Forget the blood stuff. She eats regular food just like we do, okay? I thought Lieutenant General Victor would have told you that.
Welcome to the forefront of space research.
What?
She's devoted her life to further... Actually, I think it's best if we let Lev take over from here.
Yeah. So, where's our food? I hear you eat what we do. Have some borscht. It's a Zernitra specialty. I was instructed to make sure you get a bit of this as well.
Is that milk?
Yep.
The residential sector has lots of things. Libraries, restaurants, some schools too. And there's even a lake you can skate on in the wintertime. What is it? Is something wrong? Don't look!
Stay away from me, human!
But I saw crosses.
Huh? Crosses. What did you think? I'd die?
It's all just nonsense you humans made up.
Hey, what's that thing?
That's,
Go on, tell me.
well, it's the grave of Molly, the first dog in space.
So you treat them as objects and then mourn their lives.
No, it wasn't always this way. Actually, Molly was very loved. 3 years ago, the government commissioned the first animal spaceflight in history. Demanded, really. Unfortunately, the ship wasn't finished. It wouldn't be able to return safely in that state. The government's words were final.
Rapid heart rate and breathing. Engine cut off. Ship has now entered 0G. It's anomalies. Internal temperatures rising quickly. 42, 43 degrees Celsius.
Due to extreme heat, Molly died within a few hours of liftoff.
A few hours? But I read in the paper that it flew for a whole week. Is that a lie?
I think I've said too much. After that, it became an unwritten rule that we treat subjects like objects.
Isn't that just a way for people to run away from the guilt?
Who knows?
I guess that makes you lucky then. At least I'm a cursed species and not a cute dog.
I didn't...
It's fine. It's not like I want sympathy from some human anyway.
No. To me. It's so damn cold in this cell. It's me. I'm coming in. Get.
Of course I'm not cold. You should know that my species can tolerate low temperatures extremely well.
Oh, that's right. You're weak against the heat.
Get out of here then.
Sorry. I didn't think of that. And in the cafeteria. I'm sorry I let them say those things about you. Really. No, wait. There's more. I treated you differently. And that was wrong too. Forgive me.
They may act nice, him and that Anya girl. But if they get orders to kill me, they'll do it without a second thought. I'll stay on my guard. Humans are never to be trusted.
It's Lev. I'm coming in.
Fine.
Good morning. Hope you're ready to train. Guess you didn't need it.
Let's get started.
I'd leave your necklace here.
And why's that?
You'll just have to take it off every time you start a new exercise anyway. It's beautiful. What stone is it?
Don't look, you'll defile it.
Defile it?
Fine, I'll take it off. So, what's our training regimen like?
First up, the same drills as the candidates. Here we go!
We always do 12 laps around the track. Helps build your endurance. It's your first time, so take it easy. Just...
Let's go!
Wait! It's not a race, you know. If you don't pace yourself, there's no way you'll last through the night.
You humans are slow runners.
Oh, come on. Not listening, huh? All right, fine. Then I'll show her how it's done.
Hey, you're going too fast!
Vampire.
I think that was a little over the top for a warm-up.
Yeah.
She did such a good
I
job.
was afraid the training would be too intense. So that was a relief. Still, though,
How can I lose to a human?
she's really competitive. I hope that won't become an issue later. What do you think?
I think N44's body is so intriguing. It's your first physical, so we have to be thorough. Height, weight, blood pressure, x-ray, blood test, your bust, waist, hip measurements, and your butt size too while we're at it.
She's all yours, Anya. I'll just be a few feet away.
Why are you still in the room?
Huh?
Would that be acceptable if I were a human female?
Well, I'm supposed to be monitoring you, remember?
Get out!
But this is my
Get
job.
out!
But I...
Get out! Human men are...
Now she really hates me.
Your skin is so pale and smooth.
Stop staring at it.
158 centimeters, 43 kilos,
That's light.
breast size 32.
Don't touch me!
Such a human reaction. Now, let's see.
Wait, what are you about to do? Why are your fingers wiggling like that? Hey, you're too close!
Don't be shy. I promise this won't hurt a bit.
Better not!
Come on, N44. Let me see all
Just a test subject.
Is this toothpaste?
They're space rations.
You eat these?
Eat the whole thing. It's part of your training. Do you like that stuff? I can barely tolerate it.
Vampires don't have palates. Yet another thing you didn't know.
So, you don't taste things?
That's right. However, we can perceive textures as well as heat and cold. Feeling and smell are more important than taste.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Wait, but if vampires eat all the same foods as humans, then why does everyone call you guys bloodsuckers? Don't all vampires drink blood?
Actually, no. In fact, it's forbidden because of how birthday. I took part in a ritual. I was forced to drink. They say it's to remind us of our roots.
What was it like?
Delicious. A feeling of warmth and strength swept over my entire body. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't drink human blood. Then I'd be tainted.
If you guys don't drink people's blood, then I don't get the whole cursed species thing.
It's all human nonsense. You see, back when the plague occurred, your kind was looking for someone to blame it on. Since then, that's the way we've always been portrayed by your books. Knowing that, I bet you're wondering why vampires benefit from milk. It's a substitute for blood. You have had milk before, haven't you?
Sure.
Well,
I don't get it. In space, the ship's temperature is controlled at 20 degrees Celsius. But something could always go wrong. This exercise is to help you prepare for that. The goal is to stay in a 90-degree steam bath for an entire hour.
Molly was killed because the ship's temperature got too high. And as we all know, vampires are especially sensitive to heat. So if you're able to make it through this without dying, we can assume a human will be fine.
Sorry for the wait.
It's okay.
Now then, let's start. Today we're doing hot room endurance and load training drills.
At this hour, I should be fast asleep. And yet here I am, coerced into training this piece of filth. We need to put this on her.
What for?
To keep that monster restrained.
I really don't think we have any reason to be concerned.
She's just waiting for the right moment to bare her fangs. Now bind her.
Do I have to?
go on, do it.
What?
I don't mind. They're just silly trinkets. Got your cross and garlic ready? Superstitious old fool.
You wretched mongrel.
What now, Vice Director, sir?
Enough chatter. Let's begin.
Right.
I hope you'll be okay.
Here's the plan. If it's too much, give us this signal.
Don't push too hard.
Water, now!
You did a really great job.
That was nothing. Give me some more.
If you're done, let's move on to the next task. 6G, go!
When rockets are launched into space, they go against the force of gravity. Right now, Lev's body probably feels like lead, and he's likely suffering extreme pain and nausea caused by the speed of the rotation.
Go for 5 minutes. And do your best not to throw up.
Like I do that.
Franz! Tighten that harness!
It's already tight, sir.
I can see that. Tighten it some more!
If you say so.
This is weak. Let's do 2 months' worth of training all at one time.
Yes, sir.
Increase it more.
It's getting dangerous.
If you don't like the way I do things, come up here and hit me. Isn't that the kind of brutish behavior you become famous for? I'd say that's enough for today's training. Franz, don't forget to hose everything down with holy water.
You okay? Can you stand?
Don't worry.
You're bleeding! I'll patch that up for you!
I'm fine, it's just chafing a bit. You'd really bother with that?
Why wouldn't I? I couldn't call myself a researcher if I didn't take care of a live subject in need. Wait here, I'll go get the first aid kit!
Turns out their blood is the same color as ours. Not a single complaint yet. Forget running away. She's giving this everything she's got. And she's doing great. She's less of a research subject and more like...
I'm finished.
Not bad. Have you healed yet?
Don't ogle me.
I didn't ogle, I swear.
As if I would believe that. So what about flying? When are we supposed to start practicing that?
Flying the ship? We don't.
Then how do we operate it?
The machine does all the work. You just sit inside it. Our job until then is to train our bodies for launch. And study so we know how to... Not to mention, you're also going to have to make sure to master the parachute landing.
But why?
Because if you want to get back down to Earth, that's the only way. In a perfect scenario, we'd perform a retro-thrusted soft landing. But we don't have that technology yet. So instead, the plan is for an in-flight ejection. Once you re-enter the atmosphere and fall to 7 kilometers, the entire seat will come out. That whole process is automatic. What happens afterward is the part to be concerned about. The expectation is that you'll detach yourself from the seat and land safely using a parachute. It'll be the first time anyone's attempted a landing like this. I'm guessing you've... I'm sorry, but 2 months just isn't enough time.
It'll be fine, provided the seat is properly ejected.
But I'm concerned that she might lose consciousness upon re-entry. If she can't operate the parachute, then...
No matter. This is what we have test subjects for.
As long as the launch is successful, they don't care if she crash lands and dies. Before you do anything else, you should try getting used to being up this high. Slide down to that bank. Did you hear me? Are you scared?
Of course I'm not scared.
When I was in the Air Force Academy, they used to tell us this to get rid of our nerves. Tuck your chin or get whiplash!
Huh?
Now go! You okay?
I can jump on my own. I don't need help.
Hey.
I'm fine.
It kind of seems like you're afraid of height. Hold on a sec. Here.
What is it?
It's called soda water. Drink up. It's good.
I told you I can't taste things.
You can feel the fizzle, though. Trust me, it's invigorating. That's great. Try it. What's the...
Ridiculous.
That bad, huh?
You hurt me!
I'm sorry. But it was kind of nice, right?
It was.
Lemon seltzer's good, too. It has a crisp texture.
Lemon seltzer.
Do you want to try some of that next?
Forget it. Let's just hurry back before the sun comes up. I told you I didn't want it. Who even drinks this stuff?
enjoying your drink there? It's good, right?
Shut up! Get out! You shouldn't be here! Stop ogling me, pervert! Ledger! I don't like your stupid soda water! I just think it's wasteful to throw it out!
How's the construction coming along? It's less than halfway done. The cargo is much larger than a dog this time. It's quite an undertaking. So, how's N44?
No resistance. She puts her all into training.
I see. Then we assign the right person. But why choose the reserve instead of a true cosmonaut? His reaction after the test run of Zero. Out of the thousands of people who've seen my child, the only one who showed true respect was him. In his eyes, the difference in species doesn't seem to be a problem at all. His demotion wasn't too discouraging.
Annihilation, regardless of the reason.
Either way, I trust you'll keep an eye on it. Is there something else going on? Well, no. But you know how these things can be. When it comes to space research, the UK isn't the only threat. We have enemies within as well.
The capital of Zernitra Union, Songrad. Within the massive walls of its imposing citadel, a secret cabinet meeting was being held to discuss the upcoming human test flight.
Experiment subject N44 is performing well in training. Health is pristine, and it shows high aptitude. As such, we're highly confident that it'll be up to the task when launch day comes.
That's wonderful to hear. Comrade Chief, I take it the unit is progressing nicely.
Yes, sir. Assuming we don't encounter any issues involving N44's training, the final tests will be completed next March.
And I'd estimate in April we can plan for the real thing.
Execution! Until the human flight is concluded, I acknowledge we should study the after effects of such a journey on the subject's body, as a precaution for our candidates. But afterward, it need not live. Once the purpose has been fulfilled, we must dispose of the subject.
There's no need to make a rash decision. Let's put it aside for now and settle at a later date. We still have some time before the human launch. Damn those wasteful old-fashioned dinosaurs. I've done so many purges at their request, I feel like it's all I do anymore. How much manpower do they intend to make me throw to the dogs?
If it bothers you.
He's right. If it works, it's going to be everything the Zernitra Union requires to solidify ourselves as the mightiest superpower in the world. These fools had better not ruin it.
Such a sweet flavor.
When it comes to warfare these days, it almost seems like advancement in spaceflight may be more useful to us than developing nuclear weapons.
Probably so, but let's stay focused on outwitting our adversaries. Remember, we're cooking with a special secret ingredient. Experimental test subject N44, the vampire, Irina Luminesque.
Hey, Lev. Are you off duty today?
Yeah.
You deserve a nice break from that freak of nature once in a while.
So how's your assignment been?
Out great. Training has been productive. She could easily keep up with us candidates, so I think...
We aren't equals. Remember, she's only here as an experiment to make sure it's safe for us to go into space. And let's not forget, you're no longer a candidate.
Don't worry, Lev. If you ask me, it's kind of a good thing that a top performer like you got demoted.
Easy.
I mean, there's only one pilot, and we've already got Mikhail and Rosa. If we still had to compete with you on top of that, there's no way any of us regular guys would have a fighting chance. Gotta say, that short temper of yours really did us a favor on this one, buddy.
Sorry. I know it must hurt. To be honest, some of the candidates don't look too favorably upon N44. After all, no one in history's gone into space, and that's what all of us have been training to do. You must know how Yeah, on my way.
I'm no longer a candidate, right?
It seems like you've lost a little bit of weight. Has your training been super tough?
I wouldn't call it that.
I'll reach out to Natalia soon then. It might be good to have her adjust your diet. Do you have any other concerns that we can address?
I'm fine.
Thanks, Irinia. What? Since I'm not a candidate, I don't have to call you N44. So I thought I'd put a nya in your name to match mine. Sounds a lot cuter that way, doesn't it? Oh, and you should call me by my first name too, obviously.
Fine, suit yourself.
Okay then, it's Irinia.
Miss...
It's Anya.
Wait, Anya. I figured you'd be afraid of me.
What?
Even though you're aware that the cursed species thing is a lie, you're still a human. Your kind fears us and hates us.
But I'm a professional researcher, Irinyan. If I were afraid of you, I wouldn't be able to do my job. And the best way you can overcome your fear of something is through understanding. Besides, Irinyan is the cutest person ever! Oh, that's right! You like soda water, don't you? And you have a thing for lemon seltzer in particular.
How do you know?
Lev told me all about it. So you don't have any sense of taste, but you can perceive texture and smell, which makes that flavorless stuff the ideal treat for you. An intriguing discovery!
Big mouth idiot.
Training has been productive. I'm not so sure about that now. The fear of heights is a completely natural animal instinct. However, the period of fear is quite short-lived, at about 30 minutes, and will gradually diminish over time. Therefore, it is possible that repetitive exposure to heights may eventually resolve the patient's fear altogether. Right. I have to take action. If they see her as a poor choice for the flight, then they'll exterminate her for sure. Our motherland doesn't know the word failure. Just accidents and purges. Subject N44, Irina Luminesque, could very easily be erased from history. The sky is such a beautiful feeling, though. If only Irina knew she... That's it! What if she knew? Today we'll be doing some special training. I think it'll help you overcome your acrophobia. That wild imagination of yours has only been making things worse.
Okay, what's the plan?
It might sound drastic, but we're gonna fly.
You're kidding.
This is it. My entire outlook on life was different. I hope this gives you a sense of freedom instead of the fear you feel now.
Freedom.
Welcome to the boundary between Earth and outer space. You doing okay?
Yeah, this is great.
So, Irina.
What is it?
Never mind. Hey, isn't that where your homeland is? Want to get a closer look?
No. Let's go back. The sun's coming up. Thanks for that.
Huh?
Now I don't feel nervous anymore.
Really? I'm so glad. Good for you.
Idiot.
That blood is for emergency transfusions. Where are you taking that?
There was an accident at Albanar. Some of the engineers were hurt pretty bad.
I don't think I've ever heard of Albanar.
It's a base that specializes in launching rockets and satellites. Seems like a lot of panic. Was it really only a few people?
The tragic reality of what happened at Albanar that day was that an ICBM had exploded during a test launch. Over 500 people lost their lives in the accident. However, the true nature of the event was concealed by a sweeping public cover-up. News stories were rushed out that the ICBM explosion had been part of a carefully orchestrated scheme by an unknown entity.
After the flight, it seemed like we had taken care of Irina's debilitating fear of heights. Her training was progressing, but... 5-point landing! Feet, calves, thighs, hips, back!
Ouch. I fell in my nose.
Yeah, but you've gotten a lot better at this since you first started. Let's take a quick break. That's so good. Nice of them to give us soda water.
What happened?
It'll most likely be settled in a few days. There'll be someone new put in charge to move things along.
Oh, okay. Why did a missile explode at a space research base?
Because of the engine fuel, I guess?
No, not that. I'm asking you why they were test launching missiles at all.
Hold on a sec. You do know what rockets are being developed for, don't you?
Of course, for spaceflight.
Actually, they're weapons of war. Instead of firing nuclear warheads at the UK, we'll be the nation that launches people into space. The first human spaceflight is going to be the first human missile. I'm just kidding. I can really only hope they're manufacturing rockets for the sole purpose of spaceflight. Better times. Just after the war ended, my elementary school teacher told me, planes are for soaring through the sky. They're not weapons built for killing people. The next day, she was gone, taken in by the Committee for State Security. Teacher! All she did was tell the truth, and they sent their delivery crew to drag her off as an enemy of the state.
That's awful.
I know it's unlikely, but I hope she's still alive. Are you ready to get back to training? Only 1 month remained until our December launch date. So I decided that we should take Irina's parachute practice to the next level. I'll be in control of everything this time. You can just relax.
You sure?
Whatever you do, remember to remain calm. If we get all tangled up somehow, then we could plummet to our deaths.
Stop trying to make me nervous!
Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go! Don't panic! Spread your limbs nice and wide!
Like this, right?
Uh-huh, you got it!
Here! Hurry, do the parachute!
Don't let your guard down. There's a whole list of steps to go through for a safe landing. Just take it easy. Your first try can be a sensory overload. We can stop now if you...
No, I want to do it again. We still have some time before sunrise. We should keep going while it's fresh in my memory.
Okay.
She puts up with everything the Vice Director throws at her.
Listen, Franz. Do you think she has a reason for pushing it so hard all the time?
Huh?
I mean, if she were a normal candidate, there are a number of things it could be. Patriotism. Or a soldier's honor. We all had our reasons for wanting to take this job.
Not to mention there were plenty of people who just thought it would be fun to fly.
I'm not a candidate anymore, but I get it. She's different, though. Why torture herself? She has nothing to gain from it.
Look, if you don't know, then leave it at that. Lev, the way I see it, it seems like you're getting too attached to the subject.
Maybe.
Just be careful. If your emotions are involved, it'll hurt more.
Yeah.
Almost there. I'll succeed. I must. Even if it means that I die. I won't lose. Not ever.
So, basically, you'll be in orbit around the planet for 1 hour and 50 minutes. At that point, you'll descend and make your landing in Palma Plains. Like I mentioned before, once you're ejected, you'll use jumping equipment to make it safely back to Earth. Now, I know you haven't parachuted on your own yet, but I'm afraid you'll have to master it in 3 weeks.
Okay, got it. Now, can we start training? The centrifuge is up first, right?
A few days later, the spacesuit arrived at the training center.
Feeling special? You get to try that suit on before anyone else.
Ability in mind. The bright coloring is designed to make it easier to locate you in any terrain or weather conditions.
It's so heavy. And hot, too.
And don't forget that you'll also be lugging around a parachute. Better get used to it. Come on, you're gonna catch a cold.
Stop looking, you creep!
I wasn't, I swear!
You're in charge of me! Fetch me my clothes already!
I heard that the vampire got you not upset about this. She's taking everything from us. I guess it doesn't matter to you since you're the one helping her.
Listen, I'm just doing my job, all right?
Naturally. It's not like it matters. She has one purpose, and when they're finished with her, she'll be disposed of. It must break your heart to know you're aiding in her death.
Please don't say that.
She seems awfully obedient, if you ask me. I'm starting to wonder if she's a UK spy.
She's not that sort of person.
A person? Do you actually believe that experiment is a person? She's an object. Get it right.
Irina.
If there's something you want to tell me, then you can do. I couldn't care less about what your kind thinks.
Careful how you're speaking to me, bloodsucker.
Can we take it down a notch or two?
I wouldn't get too comfortable around this one. She's waiting to sink her teeth in you.
So how much did you overhear?
I heard enough of it.
Don't worry about her. Rose is like that with everyone. Her bark is louder than her bite.
Hey, I know what I said before, but what do you think of me? Wait, it's not like that. Don't make it weird. It's just other people suspect I'm a spy, but that thought never seemed to...
On one hand, I think that's silly. But on the other hand, you do seem a bit too passive for being forced here.
Forced?
You weren't then?
No, I volunteered. When the UZSR people came to my village, I offered to go.
You signed up.
That's right. There were other candidates at the time too, but I came of my own free will.
My mistake. That's what I get for assuming. I thought it was something like you were abducted and your family was held hostage.
Stop making things up.
Yeah, point taken. I'm sorry. Hang on. Why did you?
That's enough. I'm an object, right?
The Arctic air mass known as Moros chilled the region with an icy breath ahead.
Next week, you'll be put into an anechoic altitude chamber.
A what? Think you can explain that?
It's solitude training. The anechoic altitude chamber is a room with increased oxygen levels and lower air pressure to mimic space. They're designed to absorb all sound, so you won't be able to hear anything, even noises made within the chamber itself. You'll be locked inside for days with sensors attached to you.
What's the point of all this?
It's all to help you get acclimated, since you'll be flying in a cabin with very similar conditions. Solitude is something that most people will struggle with. Plus, there's a possibility that some issue might come up. You need to be ready in case you're stuck in space for a week.
Okay, and how long will I be in the chamber?
Anywhere between... The experience is something I dread personally. I try to relax beforehand, you know, have some fun. But do what you want.
And how would you suggest I do that?
Relax? I suppose I like the jazz bar.
A bar? You drink there?
Oh, do you not enjoy drinking alcohol?
Where I come from, you're not allowed to drink until you're 20 years old. I'm 17, so...
Huh? You are? Your ID said you were 21.
I heard it would make things easier if I was seen as an adult.
Gotcha. It's no wonder I thought you looked so young. Well, good on you for obeying the drinking laws then.
Anyway...
If you're not going to drink, then I take it you're a jazz fan?
Does it matter? I mean...
Wait a sec, have you never heard of jazz? Well, they serve other kinds of drinks, and I think you'll enjoy the music. But we don't have to...
Stop with all the questions, let's just go!
First time seeing you out of uniform.
I feel anxious.
Me too.
No surprise.
Cold out, huh?
It's not. What is that?
Huh? Oh, it's a phonograph. It plays music off that spinning disc you see there on top.
Never heard music like this.
We've only been allowed to listen to it recently. Jazz was banned in the Union, just because it originated in...
I like it, even though I can't make out all the words.
Well, are you ready to order? Seems she likes the stuff after all.
Something wrong?
Nope, nothing.
Fine, I admit it's tasty. Why are you staring at me?
Oh, sorry.
What kind of drink did you order? It's a pretty red color.
Want a sip? They make it from soaking oleaster in Zhizni for about 3 weeks. It's called Nastoika.
No thanks. Pretty sure I told you I'm only 17.
You know, here in the UZSR, the drinking age is 16. Maybe you'll like it even more than soda water.
Yuck! It's like my tongue's on fire! I don't get what's enjoyable about that.
Hey, Lev.
Lev. She called me by my name.
Did you hear me?
Excuse us. Are you hurt?
I'm A-okay. As I was saying, when did you first know that you wanted to go into space someday? I'm curious.
When I was 5, it was crossing in front of the full moon, and I thought maybe it could take me there. Seems dumb looking back, but there you have it. I've always wanted to visit the moon. I assume it's the same for UK cosmonauts too. The contrast is hypnotizing. We live in such an ugly world, but space is so beautiful. I don't believe we should corrupt space with our planet's wars.
They'll arrest you.
Natalia, why are you here?
Now. I may spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but I don't actually live there, you know.
That wasn't what I meant. I'm surprised to see you.
I would keep sympathetic thoughts about the United Kingdom to myself if I were you. The delivery crew might be listening.
Right, I'm sorry.
You holding up okay?
Come on, Natalia, you don't have to tell her about that.
It's a nickname he earned because he gets so heated up talking about space. People say he can thaw snow with that energy.
Something funny?
My apologies, I didn't mean to intrude on your day off together.
What the heck?
It's not like that!
Okay. I'll see you two later.
Well, what's next?
I don't know. What else is there?
We could catch a movie, play billiards. Skating's an option too, I guess.
Welcome, Comrade Leps. What brings you two in today?
I wanted to look at your ice skates.
Aside besides Rosa.
Your eyes are beautiful. So unique.
Private Luminesque, I need you to hurry and pick out your training gear. Time's up.
Huh? Private? No one's here.
You won't run into folks on a night this cold.
Are you skating too?
I'm here to watch you. Hey, hold on!
Eyes, they search the skies.
You know, going to space seems so far-fetched even now. I suppose it still is, since I'm a reserve.
Why is that anyway? I was under the impression you had high marks.
I got into a fight with a new graduate for his own failure. He took it out on the guy and got him fired. The graduate apologized, but things turned ugly, and he wound up getting assaulted. I couldn't stand there and watch, so I charged in.
That's no thaw lev for you.
Can you just forget you ever heard that? What's wrong?
Experiment subjects are disposed of. Huh.
You heard that part.
When they look at my kind, I wonder what most humans see. As a kid, I lost my parents. I was only 3 years old when they got caught up in the war. They were burnt to death. Many villagers lost their lives that day. And yet here we are. Hey, have you heard vampires called people of the moon?
Yeah, I actually thought that was true when I was younger.
As people of the moon, we're other and hated on this planet. Luni Kamin. This moonstone was passed down for generations. Sinus iridum, Blacus somniorum, Paulus somni, Oceanus procellarum, Mare vaporum, Paulus putridinis, Sinus fluctus. I wanted to take this necklace to the moon. However, without wings, it always seemed impossible. That changed when the UZSR people arrived. That's why I'm fine with being an experiment, because I need human technology.
It all makes sense now. So that's why she puts up with so much during training. You've been fascinated by it since you were a kid.
I want to beat the humans to space. If I can accomplish that, then I don't care if I'm disposed of. I wish to see the moon before your people defile it. So please, stick with me a while longer.
Of course. I'll make sure that happens. I'm by your side, no matter what.
You're such a weirdo. But I'm glad you're the one supervising me. I'm gonna do another loop.
Go for it. We got back from ice skating on the lake and you passed out.
I did what now?
Oh, Hirinyan.
I'll be isolated from humans a few days. Sounds fantastic.
Today we have a special inspector visiting our facility from Sangrad.
I'm Ludmila Karlova. I've brought a letter from Comrade Gergiev that I'd like to read for you candidates. Fellow comrades, as you certainly must understand by this point in your training, our motherland stands to benefit greatly from the mission we
now undergo. The United Kingdom has gathered their best pilot astronauts into a group known as the Hermes 7. Therefore, the UCSR will do the same, but be even more selective. Our Dream 6, our Mishta Shest. In other words, we will choose 6 of our top-performing elites to become
our official cosmonauts. The selection process begins in January. The pride of our motherland rests upon your shoulders, so you must... Hey, that was passionate.
If you'd like to observe training exercises...
Just a moment. First, do we have any questions? Yes, you, go ahead.
Mikhail Yashin, ma'am. How has the development of the ship been coming along? What do we know?
Oh, I see. You're probably wondering about the Albanar incident.
When that explosion occurred at Albanar, it was difficult not to let our minds draw comparisons to similar tragedies. Two experiment dogs died in the launch. After that, everyone had the same thought. What if it had been me in there instead?
Never mind, Albanar. That had nothing to do with your mission. The ship is coming along nicely. Testing on Perusia 6 is set to begin soon. Besides, you have N44 to face any potential danger in your stead. We've been told that the United Kingdom is planning to send a chimpanzee into space next January, but N44 is going to be launched a whole month prior, which means we're well ahead of them. Either way, our vampire will prove far better than some primate. Agreed?
Oh yeah, totally. N44 is supposed to be the closest thing to a human cosmonaut after...
I'll show you around.
Excellent.
Though their training is quite multifaceted, the parachute landing is of particular significance. The procedure leaves very little room for error. There, you see? That young man is in a spin. If he were to fall unconscious...
You'll be all right, Justin. Just hang in there.
Unfortunately, he's out of the running now. Comrade Leps, his loss may well be your gain. Another shot.
I can't be happy about someone else's misfortune.
Oh, I wonder if your peers would say the same. Comrades, if an accident like this throws you off course, then you'll never be a hero of the motherland. In the end, only 6 of you will be chosen, whose name will be written in the history books for future generations. You're no one now, but I'm eager to see that change. Not so fast. I'm starting to get bored with all of this training. Come with me, comrade. I think there's something more interesting that you can show me.
What's with these questions? You know I'm not a child, right?
When are you going to let me out of this place anyway? I just wish I could take a shower. How many days has it been?
It's time to turn the lights off.
4? Interesting. She's almost like an animal.
With all due respect, ma'am, she's not an animal. She's just like you and me. She's a...
Vampire. She may resemble a human, but there's a crucial difference. The fact is, she belongs to a species that's loathed by many.
So, after the experiment, what's going to happen to N44?
At this point, I couldn't say. But what does it matter? Well, she is rather cute. Were you hoping to keep her as a pet?
No, of course not.
That's good. The Nosferatu project is vital. And if you form attachments, then you're destined for failure. Now then, I best be getting back. Farewell, comrades.
You'll be out tomorrow. It's almost over. Stay strong.
Be disposed of. Are they going to kill me too? They can't. I won't lose to the humans. I refuse. I won't be beaten. Where's Lev?
You made it through.
Lev, you're here.
Time for your reward.
Lemon seltzer. Did you think I would jump for joy?
Uh-huh.
I don't want it to go to waste, so I guess I might as well drink it. What do you look so happy about?
Nothing in particular. I can't tell her it's because she said my name. If I do that, she might bite me for real. Anyway, it seems like you've recovered. I wish I could give you the day to rest, but no such luck. There's no time for that. So, how unbearable was it inside that chamber?
It wasn't that bad.
Really?
Yeah? Do you not believe me?
That's not it. I was just worried about you, that's all. None of us lasted longer than 3 days the first time we did it.
3 days? You humans have no willpower.
You're right. Seeing how well you did makes me think. Maybe humans aren't as good at everything as we think we are.
Think? I know it for a fact.
Yeah, so do I. No doubt.
Is it true, Lev? Huh? You took her parachuting right after she got out of solitude?
Yeah. You get better at it the more often you do it. I want to take her as much as I can. It might make a life or death difference.
You're a strict instructor.
Who cares if that makes me strict? I'm not letting her get killed in that launch. I refuse to.
I get the feeling you like N44. You care for her.
Whoa, what are you talking about? I'm just her monitor, that's all.
Listen, I might have to leave the city soon.
You're leaving? Are you quitting or something?
No. Transferring, I think.
Did the vice director decide this? You can talk to me if you...
It's fine. Forget it. Anyway, it's...
All right. Listen, solo parachuting works basically like tandem does. You'll float down on your belly and use the air resistance to control your movement with your arms and hands. As soon as you pull your parachute, you'll want to begin aiming toward the landing zone. And always remember to keep your chin tucked in.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll be right here next to you.
I'm ready when you are.
Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. 0! Your hand!
Love!
It's all right. I've got you. Don't look down. Just look at me. Okay, it's time. Go. You've got this.
Aim for the target zone. 5-point landing. Feet, calves, thighs, hips, back. I made it through.
Irina! You did it! That went really well! Irina!
Keep your distance! Human.
You did miss the landing area, but it was still great for your first try.
It'll be perfect next time.
Actually, I want us to practice doing a spin during this run.
Is that a technique?
Well, no. It's something dangerous that can happen to pilots when they re-enter the atmosphere and the ejection doesn't turn out exactly right. Sometimes your body will start spinning rapidly as you're hurtling toward the ground. If you ever do find yourself in a spin, you need to have the presence of mind to regain control before you panic and deploy your parachute. If you don't, you'll lose consciousness and plummet to the ground by jumping tandem. It's scary stuff. If you think I'm being harsh, that's fine with me.
I don't, though.
What?
I don't feel like you're being harsh at all. You're training me to have the best chance of coming back safe, right?
That's right.
a test subject to be disposed of.
Huh?
That's how everybody else treats me here. Except for you, Lev. You obviously want me to make it out alive.
Irina.
You're a weird person for not thinking about me like I'm an object.
Yeah, maybe so. It's just, you share my dream of going into space someday.
Maybe to you that makes us comrades. But to me, humans are still the enemy that killed my parents and burned my village.
Right. Sorry.
Don't apologize. It doesn't make... Look, of all the humans I've met, you're about the only one I don't despise. That's all I want to say. What's that?
Meteorite?
Something from space?
Let's go see. It looks like a cabin. But from what?
Testing on Perusia 6 is set to begin soon.
It can't be.
Hey, Lev, look!
They were supposed to be launching the dog. Irina, hey, take it easy. Just try to breathe.
Lev, I demand that you explain yourself to me immediately.
I understood that the launch of Perusia 6 was successful.
It was successful. The unit maintained its orbit and all the data was good. That's what we intended.
Then what exactly went wrong?
Well, it seems there were issues during the complications, forcing us to issue the flight termination command.
So you blew the damn thing to Kingdom Come. Should we worry that N-44's launch date is going to be pushed back as a result? You know we mustn't have any delays in the plan.
Same date.
How does the success rate look?
As of this moment, we're at 30%.
I heard we'd be at 50.
With some improvements, we'll achieve that in time for launch.
Excellent. In any case, I imagine we'll fill up the cabin with explosives for when it happens, so there's no reason for concern.
Explosives?
She's an experiment subject. Might as well be a dog. There's always the possibility of it landing in another country. We would be foolish to risk our secrets being compromised.
Of course.
Anything for our beloved motherland.
You'll have time.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but keep quiet about what you saw.
Sir.
It was unfortunate that you had to be there when that happened. Is she all right? If she's unable to fulfill her purpose after this?
She seems to be experiencing some shock, but N-44 will recover in no time. I give you my word on it.
That's good, because it wouldn't be just your head on the chopping block. Believe me, I'd be right there with you.
Took you long enough to show up.
Did you have trouble sleeping?
No, why?
You've got bags under your eyes.
Yeah, so what? You're not looking so great either.
I was too cold to fall asleep.
Let's go.
All right.
Hey, what's the matter with Eating this evening?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe she's just tired. Yeah. Are you gonna eat?
Of course, I was just taking my time.
Whoa, hey! That's not good.
That's more like it. If the subject isn't being pushed to the brink of death, then we're doing something wrong.
Close to her usual standard.
You're right.
It makes me wonder if she's going to be ready for launch.
That's enough. There's nothing wrong with me, you got it?
In that case, let's quit wasting our time and move on with the agenda. First, we've got the centrifuge, and then we'll do some hypoxia training.
I heated up some borscht for you.
I don't want it.
But you haven't had anything all day other than water.
That's because I can't stomach your horrible human food.
It's never been a problem before.
So what's the plan? Are we doing our parachute spin training today?
Of course not. Don't be stupid. In that state, you get hurt for sure.
I said I'm fine. I don't have much time left. I'm not weak like you pathetic humans are.
Irina! Go get checked out.
It's not a big deal.
Yes, it is! If you push too hard, our work is wasted.
All
right. I would say she's probably anemic.
And the treatment?
Well, it's best to just watch and wait. Hard to say with a non-human.
Understood, sir.
What happened, Yerignan?
It's gotta be something serious. Be honest with us, okay?
I had a nightmare, that's all.
What?
In it, there was a rocket that exploded. And the next thing I knew, I was dead like that dog. Ever since then, my body's been acting all funny.
Well, lucky for you, tomorrow's Sunday, right? You can rest for the whole day. Even after a full day of rest, she hasn't improved.
You need to eat, dear. Have some milk porridge.
The doctor assumed that human treatments wouldn't work, so he just gave up. At this rate, she can't withstand training, let alone the launch.
I understand she's exhausted from training, but it seems like whatever's going on with her is mental.
She always acts so strong, tries to hide the pain from everyone.
Yeah, she's been pushing herself non-stop. Maybe she reached her limit.
As tough as she seems, I've tried to understand her, but I guess I failed.
Hang on!
Huh? How does a vampire become anemic in the first place? She said milk is a substitute for blood, but I don't see how that makes sense. It can't be a perfect replacement. Wait, blood.
Delicious. A feeling of warmth and strength swept over my entire body.
That's the answer! Hey, Anya, what if we get her to drink some blood? It might not work, but it's worth a try.
No way! That's not happening! You can't make me!
You told me that you felt strong when you drank blood for the first time.
I did, but this is nothing like that. I have no idea where that blood came from.
Technically, that's true.
But you don't know that. It might help you.
Forget it. I'd rather die.
Everything you guys did, I can't bear to think it was for nothing.
It's my fault. I shouldn't have taken her to the crash site. Unless I do something, her dream will die.
I want to beat the humans to space. If I can accomplish that, then I don't care if I'm disposed of.
Irina, Hey, what if the blood came from me? If it's my blood, then there won't be any question about where it's coming from.
I don't know.
The neck seems too scary. Drink from my arm.
Hey, wait a second.
Hmm?
You're serious?
Absolutely. Your dream is to go to space, and I promise, I'll do my best to help you.
If you feel that strongly about it, then I'll do it.
Good.
That's great! I'll just go and make sure nobody comes in.
So, what's the proper procedure here?
Do whatever makes sense to you.
You know more about this than I would. Hold on. Why are you blushing?
I don't know.
I'll pretend I'm getting a shot.
Should I brush my teeth?
Don't worry about it. Is this good?
Here I go then.
Your chin.
Don't look. It's embarrassing.
Hey, you know what? You're way less pale now. Maybe it's doing some good.
You're right. My body's feeling warm, and I've got a little burst of energy, too.
Well, then we're back on track to getting you to space.
But doesn't it scare you to think about it?
What?
If you're selected, you'll ride a missile into space that might explode.
I'd be lying if I said no, but my dream is worth risking my life for.
You know that for sure?
If I have a reason for living, then it's going into space. I'd give up everything to do that.
But why take it that far?
Well, I have all kinds of motivations, longing to reach space. Then again, you know all about that feeling. You were willing to become an experiment.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't call it a missile. A missile is made for killing. We ride rockets that carry dreams. And a dream can never explode.
Maybe you're right. But hey, why are you saying we? You won't be flying anywhere unless you're one of the ones selected for the mission. I see you grinning at me again.
Really? Nah, you're seeing things. Hang on. I'll go get Anya.
You want us to postpone the launch date?
Yes. I'd like to wait until the safety level's higher.
Never mind that. It's an arbitrary number.
The success rate is currently sitting at only 30%.
If the test flight works, that's fine.
But if we gave it an extra month, I believe our chances would improve a little.
Despite your feelings, the date remains non-negotiable.
But, sir...
We always do the impossible. Meeting a tight deadline is hardly a miracle. I'm sure you can make it work.
He's ignoring me.
Please, Chief, it's important for you to get your rest.
Don't worry about me, just worry about the ship. We'll succeed at all costs.
You okay?
There's an update from the committee regarding the test flight. We were told to place explosives on the ship within 44, the same as we would if the test subject were an animal.
Seriously? And that's the final decision?
That's right. If the ship nears our borders, it will be detonated, or we risk revealing state secrets.
So no matter how hard she tries, it could all be pointless.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. That's enough for today. Next time you'll go solo.
Self-destruct? That sounds really terrible.
It's downright cruel. They should call the whole thing off. They're trying to outdo the UK. That's why they're speeding through the schedule. She's just a sacrifice in their war game.
Don't let them hear you. It's not that I don't agree with what you're saying, but I also want to see you become a cosmonaut, Lev. So just please, try not to rock the boat, okay?
Yeah, I know. Thanks a lot, Franz. Enjoy that seltzer. Might not come back here.
Hey, what was that drink that you had at the jazz bar? The red one.
Polyester Nastoika?
Yeah, that was it. I told you about my village and how I'm too young to...
We'll make a celebration out of it.
She managed to survive the Vice Director's bullying, at least.
He wore himself out.
Whoa.
Kind of a long session, huh?
The machine's acting a bit odd. It seems to be broken. It won't stop.
She could die at this rate!
What should we do, Franz?
Damn. What's all the fuss about?
It's spinning out of control.
What are you doing, you fool?
I'm killing the power!
Don't
stop spinning! Damn you! It's my responsibility to keep Irina safe.
It's slowing down!
Irina. Hey! Everything all right?
I thought that was the end.
I'll go get the doctor.
Do you have any idea the amount of damage you've just done? The only reason the machine broke is because that piece of subhuman trash was sitting inside it. What do you think you're looking at, freak?
Just a human who's as cowardly as he is stupid. You humans are always so violent. Is that the way your god teaches you to be?
Filthy cur! Shut your mouth! I hope you die! Alone in space, just like that dog!
Stop it! How dare you abuse her and insult her dreams? You're the filthy one here.
Watch yourself, boy!
You're a heartless and prejudiced man. Because of people like you, I am ashamed to be a human. That's the last time you'll ever strike Irina! Apologize to her!
Stop, Lev. There's no need for this.
Do it now!
You just committed assault and battery on a superior. And then there's the destruction of property. Young man, that's a court-martial. You're done for.
Wait! This is all my fault!
What's going on? This boy is out of line. Seize him.
We never did your solo spins. Sorry about that. But I know you'll do just fine.
Lev, no.
I'm sorry, Franz.
You'll stay in solitary until further notice.
This test flight we're prepping for, it's a state secret. Very few have all the intel. Everyone else believes that we're launching a mannequin.
What'll happen to Lev?
Listen, while we're there, don't wander around the base without clearance.
Here. Thank you.
Hey, you can't bring that onto the ship.
Stop it!
Hand it here.
Wait!
Lev!
They made the whole incident the other day disappear. Turns out the centrifuge wasn't broken. It was sabotaged.
What?
I was told... But why would he do that?
He was acting on orders from someone who opposes the chief. If N44 had been killed, then the project would have failed, which would mean a demotion for the chief.
So what are they going to do to Franz?
I'm afraid no record of such a person exists here.
I don't believe it.
That's the country we live in. Anyway, I'm glad I can watch the launch.
Thanks for getting this back.
I know you want to take it with you, but leave it here with me.
Okay. But if you ever get the chance to go to the moon, promise me you'll take it.
Sorry, but that's not gonna happen.
Oh, I see.
Because you're the one who's gonna be taking it there.
Oh.
That's what's missing. Now there's no way you'll be mistaken for an enemy.
We're departing for the launch site.
That's it, Irina.
I appreciate all your hard work, Lev.
Sir.
Lycaris, time to enter the cabin. We'll do the final checks and then launch. That's planned for 108 minutes from now.
You've become quite a fine cosmonaut.
That might have something to do with my teacher. I may never see this planet again. Or Lev. No. I'll come back. I know it.
Make no mistakes. This mission is everything. Do not lose focus.
Come in, Polnote. This is Lycaris.
This is Polnote. We can hear you.
Communications testing complete.
1 hour until launch.
We're almost finished with the final tests.
Roger.
The cabin pressure appears normal. 30 minutes until launch.
Heart rate 64.
Launch.
Lycaris, we're running a little late here. But don't worry, it's normal for a launch to have some delays.
Roger.
We'll ignite when the final checks are complete. There won't be a countdown.
Yes, sir. Preparing for launch.
Final checks ready.
Rangefinder go. Comm system go. Propulsion go. All systems go.
Set keys.
Keys set.
Ignition. Preliminary stage. Intermediate stage. Hold on tight, Lycaris.
Roger.
Engine ignition.
Combustion. Engines firing.
Irina, good luck.
Silence! Now's the time to concentrate.
Altitude 4,000. 5,000. Tracking the rocket's path now. Position and acceleration are looking good. Engine temp and pressure are both normal. First stage separation. Cabin temp holding at 20 degrees.
Heart rate is at 150. She's breathing too fast.
This is serious.
What?
Not good. At this rate, it'll lose consciousness.
Give me the recipe. Lycaris, speak to us. This is Polnote. Come in. No response. Are we still connected?
We should be, sir.
Lycaris, the recipe. Which is it? Come in.
95,000.
What's happening? Lycaris!
100. 101. Altitude broke 10 kilos. Fairing jettison. Flight is maintaining its course. Second stage jettison. Third stage ignition.
Get that picture feed going.
Third stage jettison. Altitude stable. We've reached orbital velocity. The launch was successful.
Lycaris, is it borscht or a cheeseburger?
Did her brains get scrambled?
Is she dead?
Oh no. What? Where?
Lycaris, the reading!
Oh, right. Today's recipe is borscht.
Borscht! That's...
This is the Lycaris cooking show. Step 1. Carefully peel your carrots, potatoes, and beets and cut everything into bite-sized pieces. Chop the cabbage, then peel and slice the onion and dice the celery. Step 2. Heat a drizzle of oil in a large stew pot and sauté the meat. Time to add the carrots, celery, and a pinch of salt. Once they soften up, add water and half of a quartered tomato. Now put in bay leaves, consommé, and your preferred seasonings and let it simmer for an hour. Step 3. Put in the rest of the vegetables and simmer for 20 minutes more. Be sure to keep the... While the borscht pot is simmering, prepare your sour cream. When that's done, you can taste and plate. Top with parsley if you prefer. And now you have a perfect borscht. Enjoy in good health.
We're all right so far, but don't lose focus now. Re-entry can be just as precarious.
So beautiful. I did it. I made it into space. Looking down on it like this, I can't even share what I'm feeling with anyone else. Beautiful the view is from here. A recipe!
Next, we have a special drink for you to pair with your borscht.
A drink? But our orders didn't mention that.
Could it be a spy code?
Comrade Chief, prepare to detonate.
I happen to enjoy oleaster nastoika.
Nastoika?
First, you place
What?
your oleaster in a cup, drop some rock sugar on top, and fill it up with
Nastoika and borscht. Those are both famous flavors of our motherland.
I think it's safe. So she prefers booze over blood. Sounds like your vampire's a drunkard.
Begging for her life by pandering to us?
That's how you bring out the nice...
That's not what she's doing.
The result will be...
Oleaster nastoika is something between us two.
Of course, you'll need a beverage for the kids, too. We recommend...
Lemon seltzer.
La 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 la. Sinus ididum, lacus somniorum, Paulus somni, oceanus progelatum. It's an impossible dream. I'll never reach the moon. I don't want to die. Training was worse than this!
It's no use. We can't get the comms back up.
Why not? We're past re-entry blackout now.
The cable's cut. There could be antenna damage.
What else is wrong?
Temperature's rising, so the heat shield may be flawed as well. It might burn or break apart.
Helena! Can you hear me?
Stop! You're not authorized!
Helena!
Is the cabin falling on our soil? If it doesn't, blow it up!
It will. Don't worry. But retro firing wasn't quite perfect. It's 100 kilometers off course. It'll be hard to locate it.
Please, Chief, allow me to assist with the search.
Absolutely. Victor.
The landing area is 100 kilometers near latitude 51.6, longitude 47.4. So far, N44's status remains unknown, and the search team is struggling.
It looks like the seat was ejected. And that must mean... Irina! Irina! If I don't find her by dark, her chances won't be good. I thought she was a vampire. She's an old... and she gets upset when you tease her. At what point did I start seeing her as a normal person? This is the first ever manned spaceflight. Enjoy it.
Be back soon.
What's that? Hey!
She's conscious, you say?
Understood. Then we'll start heading over there right away.
I really made it back.
Yeah, all the way from space. Let's wait it out till help gets here.
You're bleeding.
It's not a big deal.
You're so stubborn.
You're one to talk. Your Stoika reached me loud and clear.
That's good.
I'm so glad you're safe. You're home, Irina.
Thank you, love. Really.
No one in the future will ever have any idea of what an incredible thing Irina accomplished. She won't receive any praise for it, and her name won't go down in history. In fact, it'll be the opposite. The record will be erased as though she never lived. But I know the truth. That this brave young girl was...
We're so delighted to have you back. Come, everyone. Let's hear a round of applause for N44. How was your trip to space?
Huh?
I'm eager to hear everything about it.
Miserable, to tell you the truth, since you stuffed me inside that hunk of junk.
Hmm? Hunk of junk, eh? Fair enough. I'll tell you what, we'll talk...
I never said it was my favorite.
Oh, right, I forgot. You shouldn't drink until after your health exam anyway.
Not the point.
In any case, you did very well.
I'm so proud of you!
Hunk of junk. Did you hear that, gentlemen? We've got our work cut out for us.
All right, does everyone have their hamburgers in hand? Yeah! The one thing the UK's got.
Ha! I knew we'd succeed! Long live Zernitra! So long, Arnak! Here's to the motherland! Hear, hear!
So how's the leg holds a bit concerning? You're returning to Leica tomorrow, right? You should talk to the doctor.
Thanks. I will, sir.
By the way, first thing tomorrow morning, N44 is going to Sungrad. She's scheduled to attend a private committee meeting with the chief.
Private?
He said he wanted to discuss the details of how the flight went.
When I returned to Leica 44, the usual sights of the city were there waiting for me. There was no celebration for Irina, just the same ordinary days as before. The paperwork said the centrifuge I broke had, and any mention of their involvement in what happened was erased from record. Since I was only a reserve candidate, that's all I knew. The details were handled by authorities far above my head. What really shocked me was that my leg was mostly fine, despite how serious the pain was, and that Natalia was still a dorm matron. For the most part, everything turned out all right. So Irina really went up there, huh? Reserve cosmonaut candidate Private Lev Leps, reporting in, sirs.
First, I'd like to commend you for your part in the success of the Nosferatu project.
Thank you.
Nothing is set in stone, but while we wait for certain other... And for you, Lev, I have more news.
Sir.
Esteemed Comrade Leps, in recognition of your outstanding service, you are hereby promoted to the rank of candidate. Try to keep your nose clean, or you'll be demoted again.
Sir, I'm in.
We'll administer the graduation test on January 26th and 27th to identify the 6 among you who are the worthiest of belonging to our prestigious Mishta Shest. Of that elite group, only the top 3 individuals will compete for the honor of flying to space and making history as the world's first cosmonaut. Assuming everything goes as planned, the Michta project is scheduled to get underway in the spring.
I see.
Since you've become a candidate again, you are to return to residing in the dormitory. The examiner will take charge of N44.
And what happens after her health exam?
To become the world's first cosmonaut, you'll have a greater responsibility than ever before. For one thing, your words won't just be your own. You must devote everything to the motherland. Heart and soul. That means putting our nation's interests ahead of even your loved ones. Comrade, can we count on you?
Of course. I live to serve the motherland.
That's good. You've done some excellent work. I look forward to seeing you again.
You know, you're a big part of the reason I got that promotion.
It's not like I went to space to help you. Anyway, about your leg. I don't want to hear that you failed the test on my account, okay? So watch it.
I'm totally fine. Almost healed.
Really?
Ow! Cut it out! Stop! It's dangerous! What if we break something?
Ah, the test subject.
Great.
Hey, I heard you're back in the running, Lev.
Yeah, so no more calling me reserve.
Don't get cocky. There's still a chance you might fail.
I'll do my best not to.
Too bad his pet vampire cursed his leg.
You're jealous I went to space first. Don't worry, I'll try not to hold that against you.
You're no better than those dead dogs.
At least I'm not a snowbug like you.
Why am I a snowbug?
Because you're an annoying little insect.
Enough. Move it, lab rat. You're blocking our way.
Take it easy. The launch is in the past now. Let's not do this.
I agree with you, Lev. Thanks to her, the space program is making incredible strides.
I'll curse you.
You guys are finally here! About time. Welcome back!
What's all that?
And basically, it's equipment that analyzes her body while she's asleep.
When did they bring it in?
They came here this morning and emptied your room out.
They really don't waste any time, do they? So, what's going to happen to Irina?
I wish I knew, but I'm completely out of the loop on that front.
Hey, Irina, did they tell what they're planning to do with you after your exam?
Like kill me? No, they didn't mention that.
Not at all?
Nope, they're probably still deciding. Either way, you should be worried about you. If you let yourself loose to those morons, then you'll see a side of me you really won't like.
Listen, I don't want that to happen either, okay?
It sounds pathetic, even for you. Come on, I made it to space and back and you were my instructor. I want you to swear to me that you'll get picked, even if it's a total lie.
Well, I won't be able to look after her anymore. So do you think you can keep her out of trouble for me while I'm gone?
I've got you covered.
Thanks.
I am pleased to report that the Nosferatu project was a resounding success. N44's cooperation with our research certainly played a part in making this possible. As such, it's only fair to reward her once the real first spaceflight is complete.
Following the triumphant result of the Nosferatu project, the UCSR promptly directed its attention toward their next space travel endeavor, the Michta project. And since Irina Luminesque, officially known as N44, had proven herself so valuable to the nation's goals, her disposal was postponed to allow for additional experimentation. However, the decision to keep N44 alive for an unspecified amount of time was considered by some parties to be a security concern. As such, those individuals wished for the arrangement of an accident to preserve state secrets.
Comrades, in just a few moments, 1961 will be upon us. As we ring in the new year, let us unite as one to keep this land growing strong and moving onward toward greater possibilities. Long live our nation! May Zernitra prosper!
What is this about?
It's just some sketches. Can't a person draw things when they're bored?
Listen, I'm no art critic, but who draws a carrot on a pancake?
It's a moon landing. Now tell me why you're in here, and it better not be to do another exam. It's New Year's Eve.
Actually, I'm here because it's New Year's.
Is that?
Yep, an authentic Lolito dress.
But why did...
Together. You're the cutest thing that ever lived! It looks so good! Don't you just love it?
Well, it fits.
Great. Ready to go?
Huh?
I was born in Lolito just like you. But because I was a war orphan who grew up in Songrad, I don't have a lot of vivid memories of what life was like there.
How did you end up in Laika?
I joined the Air Force Medical Institute after my graduation. And that was where I started reading up on all the vampire stuff. I was fascinated right away.
You weren't scared of us?
The orphanage teachers were scarier. Picture a whole school full of Sogloviches.
That's awful.
I know. It's fun. Happy New Year to you.
Oh, right, we saw you at the store.
Happy New Year. Here, take one.
What's this?
She's Snegorochka, the famous snow maiden.
Oh, then Happy New Year, Snegorochka.
Thank you. And that man over there is the snow maiden's grandfather, Ded Moroz. Together, they're the very spirit of New Year's in the UCSR. Have fun, ladies!
You too. She was nice. I wonder how she'd react if she found out that I was a vampire.
I think the fact that you've been to space is a bigger shocker than that, honestly.
Yeah, I bet the people in my hometown would be surprised too. They'd probably assume that I'm dead. And who knows what they'd say if they saw me getting along with you. If If you wish on a pine cone and throw it in a river, the water purifies it and answers your prayer. So they say, anyway.
But sadly, there's no river in Laika 44. So I guess we'll just have to settle for this man-made lake instead.
And it's frozen, which means the pine cone won't sink. Still, though...
Our wish will come true when the spring gets here! What did you wish for? I'll tell you mine first. I know we're already friends, but I wished for us to be even closer in the future.
You're strange even by human standards.
Do you think so?
Wanna know mine?
Yeah.
Long live our nation.
Huh?
That thing they say. Long live our nation! May Zernitra prosper!
Liar! There's no way you wish that!
Well, it's true.
Hey, we're not done! Wait for me!
So do I.
The first cosmonaut will be remembered and revered throughout all of history. It is crucial that we choose a hero worthy of such an honor. That's why I urge you to give this your best effort.
If you're too scared to give it your all, then go home.
Don't get smart with me, woman.
Got a problem with women?
Stop it. Rosa's got a point. Anyone who can't commit should leave. That's the truth.
Give me a break. You think you're so special, huh?
All right, time to jump.
Yeah. Here I go. I'm sure she's fine. So, how did the planet look?
Beautiful. Almost like the whole thing was wrapped in a sparkling blue veil. It was hard to believe the stars looked like a garden of chervil flowers.
You lost me there.
It's an herb that blooms in little white clusters. Look it up when you have time.
I'll make sure to when we get back.
And the moon was so breathtaking. It made me think about how badly I want to go. And about how I don't want to die. Hey, Lev. You should know. Seeing the moon while I was floating in space made me realize something. The truth is...
N44! Private Lev Labs! Stay where you are! We're here to bring you back to base!
You can't just sneak in. I told you. So, well, thanks, I guess. Why would you do something like this? There are too many kinds here. The smell's all mixed up. That was stupid. You know, since my parents died, nobody's ever put on any kind of celebration for me.
I wish all 3 billion people in the world were allowed to know what a wonderful thing you've done.
More importantly, the test. How was it?
I gave it my best shot. So now all that we can do is wait.
The candidate graduation test has now concluded, and out of these meets de chest, the top 3 will be given the title of cosmonaut. Candidates 4 through 6 will be our reserves. Private Mikhail Yashin.
Yes, sir.
Private Rosa Plevitskaya.
Yes, sir.
And our 3rd place cosmonaut is Private Lev Leps.
Oh, sir.
Finally, I'll announce the 3 reserves. Private Semyon Adamov.
Sir.
Private Stepan Levitsky.
Sir. I did it.
Lastly,
They picked me.
Private George Rimsky.
I'm going to space.
Sir.
First cosmonaut will be remembered in history. The other 2 don't count for a thing.
Well, we all want to be first. But still, this is a massive honor for us. We're comrades working to reach space.
That's a nice sentiment. It sounds like the brass values your team spirit. But while your tongue may be made of honey, it's clear that you have a heart of ice. Good job, I guess.
We'll see you around, Lev.
It's fine. I am who I am. All right. I should tell Irina.
Oh.
Huh? Hey, I earned a spot in the top 3 just like I promised you I would. You could try to be a little excited.
Yeah, but they still haven't picked you to be the first one in space. Plus, you got 3rd place. You barely succeeded.
Trying to find out the results. And get this, on New Year's Eve, she wished on a pine cone that you would make the cut. Sweet Ron, quiet!
Why a pine cone?
Don't listen to Anya. She's just running her mouth. Look, you. Stop smiling! Take this seriously! You might get to become the world's first cosmonaut!
Me? No, the world's first cosmonaut is...
If you let another human take the title, I'll bleed you dry. Then you'll be a mummy, and you wouldn't want that, right?
I'll do my best.
Don't screw it up!
A sudden stop at 100 kilometers per hour?
During the test flight, N44 passed out just before she reached 0G. That was all right in her case, but for the real flight, we need you to remain conscious until the end. To prepare, you'll sit in this special device here. It'll help acclimate you to drastic deceleration.
That's insane.
Don't worry. We've already run some tests, and the machine is absolutely safe. Now then, which of you would like to go first?
I'm ready. Let's go.
In light of the new data from N44-6 for human spaceflight,
If Irina got through this, then I can too. I promised her that I would go to space, and I refuse to let her down.
Irinyan! Irinyan? Sorry, I tried knocking first. Anyway, I've got news from the training center. You might want to hear it. Okay, obviously the first place candidate is Comrade Mikhail Yashin. He's got a stellar reputation, high test scores, and good looks to boot. Second place, Comrade Rosa Plevitskaya, or the White Rose of Songrad. But you're well acquainted with her.
The White Rose of Songrad, huh? That's a weird name. Well, she is full of thorns, so I suppose it may... Why does that matter?
Officially, the UZSR claims that it doesn't, but still, her chances are awfully slim.
Okay, so what about Lev then?
You sound eager. Wonder why that is. Aw, come on, Ian. It's not worth running away from home over.
I just need air. Calm down.
Shouldn't you take your coat, though? What's bothering you?
Hey, Anya. Would you say I've proven myself useful since I've been here?
Huh?
The exams you've done, the data you've gathered, you learned helpful things from those, right? What I'm asking is, do I still have some value?
Of course you do! If it wasn't for you, they wouldn't know how to improve. Please don't worry, Irinyan. Everything will turn out okay.
It's kind of cool eating in the suit, huh? And we'll be training in the cabin. Little things like that make all this feel so real.
Oh, yeah?
Of course. Just the thought of going to space. It's all so exciting.
What makes you think you'll be selected? Honestly, your attitude is obnoxious.
All right, I'll see you at the drop zone.
It's not serious. You shouldn't need to drop out of your training. But I do suggest that you get 3 days of rest. You're quite accident-prone. Watch yourself, will you?
You got it.
Lev! Are you trying to die out there? At least that's what I would say, if you hadn't just made me so proud. You did great, Lev. Risking...
So, Rosa, how is she? It's a good thing no one was hurt. And now we're getting 3 days off. Talk about lucky, right?
Yeah. But tell me, why did you save me?
Why wouldn't I have? If a friend's about to die, you don't just sit back and do nothing. I reacted on instinct, that's all.
So we're friends, huh? Before I said your tongue is honey, and your heart is made out of ice. But that's wrong. I'm starting to think your heart is made out of honey, too. And sugar and jam as well.
Oh, man. It sounds like heartburn.
It's my treat. Why don't we sit down? I'm done, by the way. I'm saying that I'm out of the running. Face it, if not for you, I'd be dead. My whole body froze up on me. I thought it was all over. When I enlisted in the Air Force, everyone thought less of me because I was a woman. That made me furious, and I refused to let anyone defeat me. Whenever people taunted me, I'd turn around and crush them in dogfights. Till that's what I was known for. The White Rose of Songrad. That's what everybody called me. But... this whole time, I've been pushing myself so hard. My only option was to be the best. To outscore you and Mikhail.
Otherwise, they'd never let a woman go into space first.
Why not? Gender doesn't matter at all when it comes to being a capable cosmonaut.
You're the only person I know who feels that way. I don't like admitting it, but you're much stronger than I am. Not just physically, but emotionally, too. You made that perfectly clear today.
That's not true.
No matter what, I couldn't stand to be bested. Instead, I attacked others because it felt like the only way I tangled up vine covered in sharp thorns. Levleps, I want to say sorry for everything. Try to forgive me, if you can.
Yeah, sure.
And, the same to her.
Oh, Irina?
That's right. I don't know why I said all those awful things. She survived that rigorous training and made it back from space. N44 is an amazing cosmonaut.
It's Irina. Irina Luminesque.
Irina, you're right. Of course, she has a name. The vampire test subject who beat all of us to space. Still hard to believe. Has she been disposed of?
No. She can't be. Not if there's any justice.
What's the matter? Did you forget something?
I changed my mind. We can skip the soda water. I feel like going shopping.
This is a surprise. You never want to come into town just to shop.
Hey, I'm not always a shut-in, you know. And I won't get another chance for a while.
That's true. So, have you decided on what you're going to say to Lev?
I'll just tell him the same thing they told me.
Is that okay, though?
It doesn't really concern Lev. Nothing I do does. Not anymore.
Wait! Stop! Don't run away! What happened? Are you hurt?
Natalia?
Please, don't do this! Let me go! I was disposing of that vampire for the motherland!
But there was no order. You acted on your own, and the organization won't have that.
As long as she's alive, our state secrets will be in danger! I was trying to...
He's late!
He should be here soon.
How does he expect to go to space if he can't even show up on time?
Self while protecting her?
Yeah, but it's not serious or anything. See? I'll be fine.
So I haven't seen you in a while, Lev.
True. I've been too busy with my training to come by. How long has it been now? Getting close to a month, I guess. Wait a sec. Is that why you're mad?
I'm not mad. I'm sure you're in high demand lately, right, Mr. Hero? Hanging out with your human friends, knocking back soda waters.
Soda water? We can't have alcohol at this point, so I do drink that a lot. But... So, that's all you wanted to say?
Well, actually, one more thing.
What is it, then?
Just that I'll be leaving this city. I'm transferring to Songrad. They want me there. I'll keep getting health exams. That's right, real soon.
Comrade Chief wouldn't take no for an answer. He said that he saw firsthand what a quick learner Irinyan is, and that her flight experience was too valuable to go to waste.
Oh, wow. Well, that's a big relief.
The only downside is that she's supposed to start on March 1st.
Huh? That's in 2 days.
Uh-huh, and I know tomorrow is kind of sudden, but I really think we should throw a party, both as a farewell to her and a good luck to you.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, and tomorrow's Armed Forces Day, isn't it?
Yep, it's a national holiday, which means all three of us will be off.
Perfect. Let's celebrate all day. Oh, I guess it'll be all night in our case.
Do you like that idea? Go for it, Irinyan.
Not because I care. I just don't want some other human to get picked instead.
I get it. Thank you.
Alright, sounds like a plan. There's just one problem, though. I have to go to Songrad tomorrow, so you'll be partying without me. But oh well, can't change it now.
What? Why didn't you tell me you were doing something?
That's weird. I thought I mentioned it before.
Liar.
And in this country, it's bad manners to cancel something last minute. Isn't that right?
Maybe? Okay, tomorrow at 6 then.
Anya.
What's up? Those two are so clueless. But all they need is a little push.
Right on time, huh?
Tự kính à, công cẩn đại thắng xích bích, danh tiếng lẫy lừng. Nói gì đi nữa, cách nói so với trước tự nhiên sẽ khác. Mong là tiên sinh sẽ không trách.
Vừa rồi sở dĩ công cẩn nóng giận cũng không phải là giận tại hạ, mà là đang giận Gia Cát Khổng Minh.
What the fuck? Chơi ngu rồi. Ê ạ. Độ má ăn nó còn về thôi nữa. Rồi lần 2.
Moonlight paints the riverside. Dreams are everywhere.
Chơi bò não không?
Oh, the dreams that we share. In Hanoi we belong. Underneath the star-filled sky, our hearts sing a song. Children laugh and play around. Songs from days gone by. Old streets tell their own sweet tales. Time just seems to fly. Memories like summer rain kiss the earth and dance in the land of my dear love. Life's a sweet romance. Oh, the dreams that we share. Oh, the dreams that we share. In Hana we belong. Underneath the star-filled sky, our hearts sing a song. Oh, the dreams that we share. In Hana.
Đánh vậy cho bạn 50.000 uống nước rồi ha. Đậu má đánh thì thối tiền ngược lại luôn, không trả gì. Giờ lót ra đâu ra kiếm. Đây à? Cái gì đấy? Cái thằng chó. Mẹ em phô à? Ăn con cá tao biết đây gần tao luôn. Quá. Ăn gì? Mì hả? Uống nữa hả? Phải luôn. Sao chơi với anh cười đéo uống giọt nào đủ má. Ủa, cái đó đi chuối á. Ở nhà uống không đã hả? Ừ. Ủa, cô mới bấm hả? Phải luôn. Bớt ồn lên đi, đủ mới bấm chuông cái nồi mà. Mình có thể nào mà kêu bằng miệng được không? Yêu rồi nha. Kiếm cái hàm khác đi, đủ bất cứ nó hoài, nó không mời thì thôi. Mẹ nhìn thấy cái tên này đủ má. Nhìn thấy cái tên niềm game là gì phải hôi long. Mời con càng. Phô bài quá Phô ơi, đủ. hiểu không? Ủa chứ không phải là GG hả? Còn chơi với. Chân mình chỉ chơi với ai? Cầm biến mà. Để khi tối mới chơi được thì báo.
What is that? Someone on the moon? How's that possible? This can't be real.
It isn't.
What do you mean?
It's just a movie.
Movie? Oh.
So, you want to see it?
Wow, it's so convincing. See, they're flying.
Whoops. Nice going.
Sorry.
It's fine. We can clean it up later. Don't want to miss the movie, do we?
You did so well!
Hey, down in front, young lady!
Thank goodness. He came back safe. We don't need to. See this? It was Anya's idea to pack it. Dinner. For two.
That's great. A picnic. Let's find a place with a nice view. That'll make it more special. What's in there?
Open it and see.
Wow. You brought holodets. Did you make this yourself?
Anya said people in the UZSR eat this during celebrations.
Oh, yeah? Why now?
Shouldn't you know? We're celebrating in case you get to go into space. If they do pick, I'll cut it for you. Have some, okay?
Sure.
Here.
Thanks. It looks good.
Well then.
It's great. You totally nailed it.
Thank goodness. I wasn't sure how it turned out since I couldn't exactly taste it.
Yeah, that's a good point. How did you get it right?
Anya helped me. She sampled every last attempt.
I bet she ate herself sick.
Hey, since you ate some of it, you have to be the first cosmonaut. Don't waste it.
Fair enough. Besides...
I got to see the aurora when I was in space too. It looked like a colorful curtain draped over the globe. So beautiful.
That pain was so sweet. I like to feel it again. I don't understand why, but I'm longing for it. Not my arm. I want her to bite my neck. Tina. It's okay. Go ahead. Do it.
Okay.
What is it?
The bus is here. It's probably bad, you being seen with me. I'm sorry, love.
Don't say that. You haven't done anything.
But
Let's just stop talking.
Listen, you shouldn't fret over me. Do your best. And after you make it back from space, I promise you that.
Hey, Lev. What brings you this far outside of town?
Just a picnic.
Are you all set for the trip, Eden Young?
Yeah.
I received word from the capital just between April the 10th and 20th. If it's on the early end of that time frame, then we may have less than 1 week to prepare for it. I imagine all of you must be anxious to know which candidate will be chosen as the first cosmonaut. As I understand, the decision is being made by a special committee at Albanar, but we don't know the timeline. For now, all we can do is wait patiently.
Understood, sir.
We're done here now. At 5, we're leaving the city to prepare for launch. Do not be late.
Sir!
After departing from Laika 44, the bus that Lev was on headed not for the Albanar Cosmodrome, but instead for the Founders Mausoleum in Songrad. The intent was to create a historical record by filming footage of soldiers on camera that day were Lev and Mikhail. In other words, it was clear that the committee had narrowed the decision down to one of those two.
You're looking much too tense for an afternoon out on the town. Though, if you're paying your respects to the founder, then I suppose a stern expression like that will play nicely. This is meant to show a glimpse into your daily lives. At least pretend you're happy.
Aren't you...
Long time no see.
What a surprise! Comrade Secretary, ma'am.
This sounded interesting, so I thought I would join in.
Did you say we're here to get some footage of our daily lives?
Indeed I did.
Then why did we come to Songrad?
Simple. We need to capture an honest depiction of your routine, which is what makes Songrad the ideal place. After all, you've always lived here.
This way the public will never know what really happened.
Great work, everyone. Let's take a break.
All this pretending to be normal. It's pretty tiring, right?
Yeah. Who would have guessed?
It may be tiring for you, but watching it is hopelessly dull. I think I'll be on my way, but before I say goodbye, I have something I'd like to share with you. If the spaceflight is a success, we'll be holding a massive ceremony right here in the square. There'll be about 200,000 people in attendance for the largest celebration since our founding. Nothing but people as far as the eye can see. Can you... Now, with that in mind, what kind of person should the first cosmonaut be? Answer carefully.
Somebody who is worthy of being called a hero.
Ah, a great response. And what do you think, love?
It should be someone like me. That's what I want to say, but I'm not sure.
Well, you're honest.
But There's one quality they'll need more than anything. The longing to see space. They should want it badly enough to die.
That's true as well. Thank you for your insight, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Wait!
Can I help you?
Just for reference, if somebody asked you what the world's first cosmonauts should be like, what would your answer be?
Mikhail. Lead us into the future. Or something. Anyway, I'm sure I'll see you after the launch is over. Safe travels, you two.
Hey, do you get the feeling she might have been less than genuine just now?
Yeah, maybe.
Look at that! Eden and Jan are selling ice cream!
I've been meaning to ask. Do you think you could stop using that nickname for me?
Why do you not like it?
I mean, it's kind of childish, and you're older than I am.
Well, how about Edie instead?
Huh?
Is that better?
I don't know, maybe. Sure. When she's got her mind set on something. Huh? Wait. Lev. That's him. Lev.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh no!
You have to watch her!
I'm very sorry, sir. Are you okay?
You can't wander off on your own.
Open your mouth.
I'll keep getting health exams. But they'll have some work for me in the design bureau as well. Of course, the part about the design bureau was a lie. I wonder if he still believes it. I am still undergoing exams, so that much is true at least. But that's only until a human goes to space. Once the flight is over, my existence will be nothing more than a problem for them. And I know what they'll do.
Ziam's like a pro.
Hey, who was that guy with Lev?
That's Mikhail, their first pick.
Oh, what do you think those cameras were filming them for?
I'm guessing it means they've narrowed it down to the two of them to be the first cosmonaut.
I knew it.
Isn't that incredible? Lev is just one step away from the top now. His greatest dream is about to come true.
Could be.
All right. This fine young man will be our nation's hero.
As you wish, sir. Also, the delivery crew has decided they've done enough follow-up exams on N44. They say they're ready to dispose of her.
And is there no value in keeping her alive?
We could kill her, but I think she's too cute for that. Have her become an...
You're kidding, right?
I suppose so. Although, I do think this boring world of ours is in need of a revolution, and it can't come soon enough. I wanted to take them all down in one go. Both those United Kingdom fools and the delivery crew. Doesn't that sound marvelous? I can't help but wonder if Little Miss Luminesque is precisely the weapon we need to make that a reality.
I have news, gentlemen. Launch is set. It will be in 3 days on April 12th at 9 o'clock in the morning. We have chosen you, Lev Lebs.
Sir! How's that possible? I outclassed him every single time, no matter what we did! So why are they choosing him?
When that rocket goes up into space, it takes all our dreams with it. To be our hero, One must be strong enough to shoulder such a great responsibility, and to make our motherland smile.
Those were the qualifications?
No, that's just my personal opinion. Private Mikhail. If Lev is unable, then the opportunity will fall to you. Make sure you're prepared.
Sure.
Comrade Chief, how are you doing, sir? You've lost a few pounds.
I'm great, and seeing you again makes me feel even better.
My call sign?
That's right. You'll need one of your own now that you're officially the one who's going into space. I'd be honored to help you pick it out.
How did you come up with Lycoris for Adina's call sign?
Oh, that one? Easy. I like the meaning of that flower. The sentiment for Lycoris is, I hope we meet again soon.
Does Adina know about that?
I told her. She understood that I wanted her to come back home to us safe and sound. She seemed happy.
That's thoughtful. Let's see. Is there a flower that says, I hope that you're safe even though we're far apart? I would like to relay that message to someone. Aster. Irina!
You're here. Are you ready? It's time to go.
So, Comrade Leps, how are you feeling today?
I'm pretty relaxed. Wait!
Huh? What's wrong?
I'm sorry, but could we stop the bus?
What's the matter? Tell me.
I just really have to pee.
Idiot.
Oh, you too?
I'm nothing like you.
True. You'd never make a fool of yourself like I just did.
Congrats. You can carry all of our dreams, and you're the one who's going to bring smiles to the whole motherland. They chose wisely.
What are you?
If they had gone with me instead, I know I would have tried to play the perfect hero. I wouldn't even have stopped to piss. To be honest, when you asked to pull over, I was secretly hoping you had gotten sick or something had happened to prevent you from going. Worse than that, I've been crossing my fingers that you would find an issue with your spacesuit. You would never think like that, because you have what it takes to make their dreams come true.
Thanks.
So I only hope you'll do the same thing for me.
I will.
Can't believe it's you of all people. Come on, Dustin. Can you sign this one too?
Sure thing.
Morning! This is the perfect weather for a launch, don't you agree?
Are you feeling any better, Chief?
I'm managing. There's no need to worry. Anyway, Comrade Leps, for so many years now, human beings have dreamed of traveling into space. And today is the first step of fulfilling that dream. What is it? Starting to feel nervous about the flight?
But whenever Adina joins the Bureau, please look out for her.
What do you mean? This is the first I'm hearing about that.
I'm transferring to Songrad. They want me there. I'll keep getting health exams, but they'll have some work for me in the design bureau as well.
Well, the clock's ticking. I'll do everything in my power to help out. Savor this moment. Your most treasured dream is within your grasp. It's the dream that we all share. And N44 is no exception. As I'm sure you know. Come back safe. For her.
Live less! Long live Cosmonaut! Live less!
And after you make it back from space, we'll meet again.
Irina, now I know how you felt. I'm ready.
All systems are prepared for takeoff. No issues detected.
Aster, it's dawn.
Can you hear me?
I can.
We're behind, but it won't be long.
Roger.
To launch.
Roger that. Aster, preparing for launch.
Have the keys been set?
Yes, sir.
Ignition sequence. Preliminary stage.
Intermediate stage. Engine ignition.
All right, let's go.
Commence launch!
This is Dawn speaking. Aster, do you copy?
This is Aster. We're flying steady. I'm perfectly fine, sir.
First stage separation. His heart rate's at 159. Up to 160.
Aster, it's dawn. Can you give a status report? Aster, we need a response.
Fairing jettison.
This is Aster. I see the surface.
Perfect.
And the cabin's fine. The view's beautiful.
Second stage jettison. Third stage ignition. Third stage jettison. The ship is now in orbit, so we've officially succeeded!
Well, Comrade Chief, looks like we did it. Yeah.
What's the point of writing all this? Irina's log should be plenty. Aster here. The cabin is currently stable at 20 degrees and 60% humidity. And below, I can see the surface of the Earth. So, how did the planet look?
Almost like it was wrapped in a bright blue veil. So breathtaking.
It's gorgeous. Like it's wrapped in a bright blue veil. And the stars. The way they glitter is like they're a garden full of white chervil flowers. The moon? Well, I can't see the moon from here.
Either way, you should know. Seeing the moon made me realize something. The truth is...
This is Aster. Let's celebrate. Once I'm back from space, we should all have some holodets.
Notice from Songrad. Notice from Songrad. As of April 12th, 1961, the yacht inside his cabin. The cosmonaut's name is Major Lev Leps, from the Zernitra Union. I repeat, the cosmonaut's name is Major Lev Leps, from the Zernitra Union. This development will change the world forever. Through the power of science, our motherland has ushered in the era of space conquest.
Oh, wow!
Hooray!
That's amazing!
It's happening! They succeeded! Lev is in space!
Really?
Wait!
Major Lev Leps is currently in... When describing the view, he remarked that our planet looked as though it were wrapped in a bright blue veil.
Wait a minute. That's what I said.
And that the stars resemble a beautiful garden of white chervil flowers.
Those were my words exactly. You didn't even know what a chervil was. Why? Is it just because I'm a vampire? Lev, why did you use my words?
Also, Major...
Explain yourself, Lev!
Once I'm back from space, he says, we should have some holodets. My, what a patriotic gesture.
Holodets. He may have said it to everyone, but he meant that message for you. I can't imagine the pain you must feel right now. Lev, sharing your words is the only way that the rest of the world will ever get to know what you've done. But still, I'll always know. And Lev knows it too. We know how hard you worked to make it there, and how important it is to you.
My dear Comrade Leps, it's an honor to speak one-on-one with the man who led our motherland into space.
It was a group effort, sir. My colleagues are the reason I survived.
As I'm sure you know, having been the first human ever to accomplish such an incredible feat, your name is going to be immortalized throughout national and global history.
There's no greater...
You to your lodgings.
The world's first cosmonaut, huh?
It's time to greet the public, Mr. Hero. And do try to be personable.
I didn't know you were here. You should have said so.
I'm glad you made it home safe. I wanted to thank you personally. Well done, Private. Major Leps. Nice work getting promoted.
Thanks a lot, Chief.
Something wrong? I hope you're not too sorry.
They didn't mention your name even once, sir.
Is that really all that's bothering you? I couldn't care less. Though if I thought it would improve our finances, then I'd print my face on every surface in the UZSR.
Also, I made it back because of what she accomplished.
Because of Lycaris. You're worried about what will happen to her, aren't you, Aster? I swear I'll do all I can. But I make no promises. As I said from the start, you're expected to set aside everything for this. Do you know why I recommended you for the cosmonaut position?
No.
It was because I believed that you had the resolve to lead this world of ours into a new age. And I still do.
Show more gratitude to the motherland and our leader. Start over. I don't know where your head is at the moment, but it's certainly not here. Could it be that you're thinking about our cute little test subject again? You're supposed to treat her like an object, remember?
Irina, what are they going to do with her?
We dispose of things we no longer need. That's how our country works. As of yesterday, your life has changed. How delicious. You have become the first cosmonaut in history. A title like that brings massive responsibility. You should have known it wouldn't be all fun and games. I mean, I told you what I was looking for in a cosmonaut. Do you recall?
Someone who will lead us to the future.
Space, you're in a unique position to influence the people. You have the power to ignite a drastic change. So you can choose to savor their accolades like sweet chocolate, or to feed them poison like a licorice flower. Write your speech. Your public awaits.
She's crazy. That's not me at all.
We've received our official orders, men. It's set to occur tomorrow afternoon at precisely 3 o'clock.
Comrade Chief. A threat disguised as a plea. Come now.
Tomorrow's events will surely go down in history.
Good. This nation, no, the entire world will remember it forever.
Long live our Zernitra!
I have some bad news, Irina. My orders have changed. After tomorrow, I won't be assigned to you anymore. The launch is over.
Oh. Anya, I wanted to ask a favor of you. Can you give this to Love for me?
No, you have to give him that yourself!
Anya, I just can't.
You're the person who opened the path to space. Quitting is the one thing you can't do. What about Lev? Don't you want to see him?
Yeah, I do. I want to talk to him again.
Look, Irina. Right now, I am madder than ever. At this country where people aren't free to love.
Anya,
1,000 people have gathered today to greet the world's first cosmonaut. The celebration begins at 3 o'clock and will mark the first time the Republic has ever conducted a worldwide simultaneous live broadcast.
You remember what to say?
Yeah.
Don't make any mistakes. Your speech will be heard by 3 million people over both television and radio.
Attention all! We just received confirmation that cosmonaut Major Lev Leps has landed safely at Songrad Airport. And there he is now! He's exiting the plane and coming down the ramp. And he's officially on the ground! They're quite relieved at their comrade's triumphant return, no doubt.
The military sure knows how to make a potent sedative.
Let's go.
Becoming the world's first cosmonaut was all for the motherland. When the time comes for my next mission, I assure you, I will dedicate my efforts to her once again.
Congratulations.
You've done our nation proud, Major.
Thank you. It was an honor.
I shall arrive to see you. The two of you have raised a true hero for humanity, and you'll forever have my personal gratitude.
Oh, son, you never told us.
He's just been reunited with his parents. In a few moments, Major Left will depart for the ceremony in Glorious Square.
You want to plan an escape?
Shh. We should have fewer guards tomorrow. Most of them will be at the square. If we can sneak into the crowd, then they'll be none the wiser.
Yeah, but if we sneak out...
I've seen you and Lev risk your lives for the things that you believe in. Now I want to do something like that too. Need to leave? Then I'm here to help. Is it too much?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, good. Let's try to hurry then.
Anya, I don't understand why you want to go this far.
To make sure your New Year's wish comes true. The real one that you didn't say out loud.
Yes. We'll seize the test subject at 3, just as planned.
Did something bad happen, son?
Huh?
I can see it on your face.
No, I'm just tired is all.
I suppose I won't pry, since it's probably a state secret. I've been thinking about it for a while now. Your mother and I have lived in this country all our lives. We've seen numerous purges over the years, lost several dear friends due to war. Our motherland disposes of anything that doesn't serve its goals. It turns the truth into lies, and lies into truth. Which begs the question, Lev. For you to be considered useful, what does this nation expect out of you?
Major Leps, it's time!
Right.
You were the first human being to fly to space. You mustn't let this government hold you down. Keep on soaring ahead and lead us into a new era.
Are you okay? Oh, your face is so red. The sun's burning you up.
It's fine. I don't want to turn back now.
With the entire world looking on, Major Lev Leps has arrived at Glorious Square. This unforgettable celebration will go down in history.
What happened here? I couldn't say.
Look, Irina, he's up there on stage. Do you see him?
Now, without further ado, let us welcome our brave comrade, Lev Leps!
We should probably go and find a shady spot.
Presenting the illustrious hero of Zernitra Union, Major Lev Leps. He's prepared a few words to address his countrymen as well as the rest of the world.
I would like to express my deepest thanks. With warm regards to Fyodor Gergiev. I'm merely an ordinary person who's been granted a priceless honor. I'm extremely humbled by all of this. Also, to all the workers who had a hand in building the spacecraft, you should know that I never once doubted our success. I believe the magnificent ship you built will continue to carry us toward our dreams. As the leaders in innovation, we'll soon discover the secrets of space. To my fellow candidates who endured the same rigorous training I did. It won't be long before you take to space and become the second and third cosmonauts in history, an honor which I know you'll bear proudly. The first artificial satellite, first animal spaceflight, and first manned spaceflight. I'm overjoyed to represent our great nation. To our dear friend Fyodor Gergiev, When I returned from my trip to space, you were the first person to congratulate me.
I wanted to be the first to congratulate him.
Irina!
To everyone else who supported me, I want you to know that I am eternally grateful.
Thanks, Anya. That's enough.
Wait, don't just leave! I'll go with you, okay?
Long live Vernitra! Thank you! All the best to my incredible comrades! Also,
Is something wrong?
What did he forget?
Really? All right then. Understood.
I'm sorry. For a second there, I lost my train of thought. I'm almost finished here. There's just a small correction. Despite what I said, I wasn't the world's first cosmonaut. The first person to travel to space was actually named Irina Luminesque, age 17.
What? Tell me I misheard that.
Remain calm. There is no need to panic.
What the hell? Miss, what kind of address is he giving?
It is a little surprising.
Then silence him.
Are you really prepared to refute the words of the planet's most beloved hero? How could we explain that?
We can always make excuses afterward. Let's let him finish for now.
Adina's journey into space was intended to test the safety of the ship and to identify the effects of zero-G on the body. I was able to make it back home safely, thanks to what she did. Unfortunately, she couldn't be with us today. If I had to guess, she's probably off hiding from the sun. 'Cause you've heard they're a cursed species? I'll be honest with you all. Not too long ago, I believed vampires were something to be feared and avoided. But I was wrong. None of what I'd heard was true. She may not be human, but she's a person, just like any of my friends or family. The truth is, she looks up at the same stars as us, and has hopes and dreams like we do. She's a sweet, normal girl. Her favorite drink is lemon seltzer. She gets drunk after one sip of Cheesney. And she makes some incredible holodets. I've watched her overcome her fear of heights, enjoy jazz and go ice skating, and shout with joy at her first movie. She's simply another resident of this planet. And though she was hidden from the world, she made it to space before any human did. Her sacrifices paved the way. That's why I'm asking everyone to honor her today.
Look, kid, you should behave yourself.
Leave her alone!
Huh?
You jerk!
What the?
Irina, hurry!
This has been Major Lev Leps, the second cosmonaut. Irina.
Don't shoot! Wait for orders!
Irina! Over here! The stairs!
Okay.
Irina! Here!
Oh, Lev. Thank you.
You really surprised me there. Now, let's introduce you, all right? Everyone, this is Irina Luminesque, the girl I was telling you about earlier. She's the real first cosmonaut.
Don't tell me that's a vampire.
Pretending she's a person?
How terrible.
What if she bites
Tell them about your experience going to space. You've done great things. You deserve to be proud of your success. Looking at the moon made you realize something, right? You were about to tell me what it was back on the plains, but you didn't get a chance to finish. So why not tell everyone now?
Well, I wanted to tell you. Okay, I think I can do this. Excuse me, my name is Irina Luminesque.
Go away, vamp!
You see, I always dreamed of space, to get there before humans did. I was dead set on it.
No one wants to hear that! Get lost!
I always resented humankind. I hated them.
You devil! She's showing her true colors! She should be killed!
I thought humans were scum, that they deserved to die. And despite all that, Lev still helped me to become the first cosmonaut. Because of him, my dream came true. And now my dream is for both of us. That's all. I'm Lolito's cosmonaut. Thanks for your time.
What a rousing speech. Thank you for all that you've done, young Irina. You have changed this nation for good. Remember these words, comrades. Major Lev Leps and Comrade Irina Luminesque have accomplished an historic feat. Let us honor them for all time. Now, with that said, I must apologize to all of you. We did our best to ensure that today's worldwide live broadcast went perfectly, but there were some complications. As a result, Comrade Luminesque wasn't able to arrive on time, and so we encountered a momentary bit of confusion. An organization known as the Delivery Crew was plotting to kill this courageous vampire. And despite their best efforts, the scheme was foiled. After all, who are we to stand by and do nothing while our neighbors are assassinated? We can't. We must leave the past behind us. Furthermore, countries that explore their thinking. Our Zenitra needs to set the example. This is a progressive society, a place where everyone, including vampires, has a chance to see their dreams come true.
I don't understand. It's almost like you planned for me to tell them about Irina.
Oh, I did. We prepared 2 statements, just in case. If for some reason you hadn't spilled your guts, we wouldn't have criticized the UK or the Delivery Crew.
But you knew that I would.
Here's something that you may not have heard. Comrade Chief issued a threat.
He did?
Essentially, he said that if we killed Irina, then he would kill the rocket. Really? You must treat her like an object. Right. Sorry.
I'm a revolutionary. That's what you needed, right? Somebody who could lead our society into a new future.
That's correct.
But we're not your political pawns.
Still, I'm happy that you got the world to acknowledge me. This way I can go to the moon with pride. That's quite a trip. It's 380,000 kilometers.
Trust me, it'll happen.
Fine. Stay here till the press conference.